Roddy Ricch is back. Let's talk about it.
This episode is brought to you by Amazon Prime. There's nothing sweeter than baking cookies during the holidays. With Prime, I get all my ingredients delivered right to my door, fast and free, no last-minute store trips needed. And of course, I blast my favorite holiday playlist on Amazon Music. It's the ultimate soundtrack for creating unforgettable memories. From streaming to shopping, it's on Prime. Visit Amazon.com/Prime to get more out of whatever you're into.
How y'all doing? Welcome to Let's Talk About It Music Review Season 10, Part 2. 2 episodes a day, all the way through November, guys. Welcome to the show. How y'all doing? We got a good show because we're talking about Roddy Ricch. Guys, I haven't talked about Roddy Ricch since months and months ago when we talked about Survivor's Remorse. Now, look, I did see there was another track that dropped, but gonna be real, I guess I was too busy to check it out. Now, guys, this one, it has a feature on it. It's Terrace, Martin, the one on the saxophone. Beautiful saxophone, beautiful performance on that instrumental. I mean, goddamn, really brings the instrumental alive. I have to say instrumental, though. I wish there was a beat, 3 minutes without a beat drop is kind of crazy. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I mean, this beat was waiting. I was waiting for the drop. I was ready for that hard banger beat to come on. Roddy Ricch to go crazy on that. And then, then the song just ended. And I was like, oh, well. So, that's kind of disappointing, I'm not going to lie. But, guys, before we get into that, guys, if you're on YouTube, Spotify, Pandora, wherever you get your podcast at, make sure you follow. Turn on notifications, guys. 2 episodes a day. We got a double header tonight, guys. We got Bad Bunny. That's next up. Bad Bunny dropped a new song. Ari was seeing some hate for it on Twitter, which I always see for. I always see the hate on Twitter for Bad Bunny, which is funny. But yeah, we're going to be reviewing that next, which should be next up while you're listening to this, guys. Should be already up there. So go check that out, guys, and let's talk about this song. Let's talk about Roddy Ricch. Now, look, this song is called Lonely Road. I got a couple of points I want to get off.
We have one more act for you this evening. I don't even need to say his name. Mr. Bob Dylan.
From the director of Walk the Line and Ford vs. Ferrari.
If anyone is going to hold your attention on stage, you have to kind of be a freak.
And starring Timothée Chalamet as Bob Dylan.
Are you a freak?
Hope so.
Once upon a time, you're just so fine.
Inspired by the true story.
I want to know which side he's on.
This Christmas.
They just want me singing Blowing in the Wind for the rest of my life.
Bobby, what do you want to be?
Whatever it is they don't want me to be.
He defied everyone.
Turn it down!
Play loud!
To change everything.
He's our Elvis.
With no direction home.
Timothée Chalamet, Edward Norton, Elle Fanning, Monica Barbaro.
Make some noise, BD. Track some mud on the carpet.
A complete unknown. Only in theaters Christmas Day. Rated R. Under 17, not admitted without parent.
Botox Cosmetic, out of botulinum toxin A, FDA approved for over 20 years. So, talk to your specialist to see if Botox Cosmetic is right for you.
For full prescribing information, including boxed warning, visit BotoxCosmetic.com or call 877-351-0300.
Remember to ask for Botox Cosmetic by name. To see for yourself and learn more, visit BotoxCosmetic.com. That's BotoxCosmetic.com.
Meaningless stuff. Why do we gift so much meaningless stuff? Tired of generic gifts and hollow trends? Shutterfly allows you to create meaningful photo gifts for your family and friends. Whether it's a cozy fleece blanket for grandma, a stunning canvas print for mom, or a mug to make dad smile. Enjoy 40% off with code MAKE40 at Shutterfly.com and make something meaningful this year. See site for more details.
So, you want to be a marketer. It's easy. You just have to score a ton of leads and figure out a way to turn them all into customers. Plus, manage a dozen channels, write a million blogs, and launch 100 campaigns all at once. When that's done, simply make your socials go viral and bring in record profits. No sweat. Okay, fine. It's a lot of sweat. But with HubSpot's AI-powered marketing tools, launching benchmark-breaking campaigns is easier than ever. Get started at HubSpot.com/marketers.
My chest, starting off with number 1. Honestly, my first disappointment. My throat is really dry, by the way, so sorry if I sound a little bit off, but I should be good to go, guys. First disappointment, where the fuck was the beat drop? I mean, goddamn. I mean, I was trying to hear that beat drop. I was trying to, feel it coming in. I felt it, slowly building and building and building up, and this is my problem. This is my damn problem sometimes with, when I listen to rap music and I review it, guys. I mean, some of these beats have such good build-up, or like pop songs have such good build-up, and then the hook comes and that beat drops, and it's an absolute disappointment. This one, we didn't even try to get a beat drop. I mean, this song goes on for 3 minutes long, and look, I love the saxophone inclusion. But honestly, if we threw a beat on that saxophone going crazy, it would even hit harder. I mean, come on. Have y'all heard samples with saxophones on trap beats? It goes absolutely fucking crazy. I mean, guys, that's what Lil Yachty's been ripping off for the past, year. So, I mean, that is not the excuse in my opinion. I think it's just, didn't want to finish the song. And, adding another verse onto a kind of boring instrumental is not really going to help it really much when it's kind of just whatever. So, I really wish there was a beat drop. Don't know why there wasn't a beat drop, and I don't understand why. Or there could not be a beat drop. Kind of disappointing there, when I'm looking at that end. But guys, I mean,
with Uber Reserve, good things come to those who plan ahead. Family vacay? Reserve your ride as soon as you book your flights. To all the planners, now you can reserve your Uber ride up to 90 days in advance. See Uber app for details.
My dad works in B2B marketing. He came by my school for career day and said he was a big ROAS man. Then he told everyone how much he loved calculating his return on ad spend. My friends still laugh at me to this day.
Not everyone gets B2B, but with LinkedIn, you'll be able to reach people who do. Get a $100 credit on your next ad campaign. Go to linkedin.com/campaign to claim your credit. That's linkedin.com/campaign. Terms and conditions apply. LinkedIn, the place to be, to be.
This episode is brought to you by Skinny Pop Popcorn. Perfectly popped, endlessly delicious. Oh, so light and crunchy. Skinny Pop Original Popcorn is the snack you've been searching for. Made with just 3 simple ingredients: popcorn kernels, sunflower oil, and salt. Snacking never felt or tasted so good. Perfectly popped, endlessly delicious. Give yourself permission to snack and pick up Skinny Pop Original Popcorn today.
But let's talk about Roddy Ricch's performance. The instrumental is one thing, but does Roddy Ricch go crazy on this song? And I would say, yes. I think the flow, I think I like the confidence here. I like the auto-tune vocals. They're not bad. They're actually really good. And I actually really do enjoy what Roddy Ricch does on this track in my overall gosh darn dang opinion. So, I mean, overall, I really, I do like what Roddy Ricch does on here. I think he does it well. And I think the first verse overall is pretty good. I like the singing. I like everything here. He does that, melodic rapping, which always, works really well for Roddy Ricch. When it's done right and it's not off beat and the auto-tune's not fucked up. Yeah, it's going to sound good. It's going to sound really good. So I like that. Now, we do get a hook, and this is my problem, I guess, with this song, is that, I wish, you could have, split the hook up by, dropping the beat. I'm going to say it again, but if you dropped the beat and did the hook, I think it would hit a lot harder, and I think that's my number one problem with this song, is that, there's no beat drop, and there's nothing like that, and I think it would just overall improve the song, make it sound way goddamn better if, guys, overall, I mean, if there was a fucking beat drop, and there's not a goddamn beat drop. So, I mean, look, I like the second verse, I like the flow switch up, but am I really gonna really say nothing about the flow switch up when, you're flow switching on a saxophone loop? I'm not gonna lie, guys. If there was a little bit of an instrumental and flow switch up, I think I would enjoy it a lot goddamn more. But to be real with y'all, I'm not really feeling the second.
This year, Santa's bringing the power of Energizer into his workshop.
Whoa, the Energizer Bunny's got so much power.
Wait, he's powered up all the toys. I think that means we're done for the year.
I love this bunny.
He's the hardest working helper the North Pole has ever seen. And he wants all your gifts to have the power of the #1 longest lasting AA battery. So this holiday season, stock up on Santa's and the elves' favorite battery, Energizer Ultimate Lithium.
Verse that much because, I like the second verse, I like the ending, and I really feel that energy and that build up. But I'm feeling this energy, I'm liking this build up. This aura is kind of, coming together, it's kind of building up, etc. It's like your grandma having a pot pie that's, waiting out in the sun, and it's hot and fucking ready, alright? So it really goddamn hits, but then the beat doesn't fucking drop. So it's kind of like my chicken pot pie that my grandma just made homemade fall to the fucking ground. So, overall, it's just kind of whatever. And that's kind of how I feel about this song. Guys, overall, I think the hook and the verses are pretty good. But the second verse, and then I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I wish there was a instrumental switch up. I wish there was a beat drop. I wish there was anything. I like the saxophone. I like everything there, but 3 minutes? Come on. That's overall how I'm feeling about this song, but nothing really bad, guys. Just wish there was a beat drop in this song. It's kind of what's missing, so this song is kind of it's definitely going to go in the just a good song tier, so, it's not going to get, it's not going to break that 8 out of 10 or 9 out of 10 territory because there's just nothing else to the song. So overall, I'm feeling a 7 out of 10 for this track. Guys, what did y'all think about it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? I don't know. Let me know. And guys, don't go anywhere, guys. We got the next episode, which should already be up. We're covering Bad Bunny too, so go check that out, guys. If you're on YouTube, Spotify, Pandora, wherever you get your podcast at, make sure you follow. Turn on notifications, guys, and I'll see y'all later. You have a good one. Bye.